All right, go ahead.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, first and foremost, we would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. And, blessings and respect, man, to all the Akim out there that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity.
Yeah, definitely.
Across the four corners of the earth, putting your freedom and lives at risk. All right, standing up in great boldness, man, for the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, and basically, I got an article, all right, and I'm going to read the headline of the article, and I'm going to have a brother pull out a scripture. All right, it says, Green Bay man, 22, stabbed 73-year-old man 175 times and struck him with a hammer. All right, which, hey, man, this is the Lord's judgment, man. All right, so you can go pull out scripture out.
Yeah, this the book of Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 5. It say that just Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity every morning. Do if he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knows no shame.
That's right, the just Lord, man, the righteous Lord is in the midst thereof, man. All right, he will not do iniquity, which means that everything that the Lord, does in judgment, man, is righteous, man. He's justified in doing so, man. All right, and it said every morning do if he bring his judgment to light, man. Every day, man, we see judgment, taking place, throughout the four corners of the earth, man. Because we got to understand that this is the place, where judgment takes place at, man. And I got a quick precept. This Ecclesiastes 3:16, it says, and moreover I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquities was there, man. So yeah, where judgment takes place, it's under the sun, which earth is where judgment takes place, man. All right, you had something, brother?
Yeah, I'm about to hit
all right.
real quick.
And then we're going to get into the article.
Make sure this one lit. This Proverbs 28:5. It say, evil man understandeth not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things.
That's
right. So that's why me and the brother decided to do a video on it, because we understand this judgment, man.
That's right.
And it ain't no way around it, man. Ain't nothing ordained or happens that the Heavenly Father is not with, man, or not about, man. You know what I'm saying? The spirit, the scriptures speak of the spirits of vengeance, man, the spirit of judgment, man. So like the brother said, under the sun, he saw the place under the sun is the place of judgment, basically, man. So judgment happen out here every single day, whether people believe it or not, man. People think, you know what I'm saying, niggas just get killed in Chicago, man. Niggas get shot everywhere, Cleveland, Louisiana, anywhere you name it, man. You know what I'm saying? Jake is not even just Jake, but in general around the world, not even America, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord brings judgment. People don't understand it because they evil, man.
Hey, can you bring that scripture back again? The water from bring that. Hey, the spirit, you brought that scripture out, man.
Yeah, it's Proverbs 28:5. It say, evil men understand of not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things.
Right, because when incidents and things happen like this, all right, and yeah, us being the man of the Lord, starting with the apostles of Great Millstone, we do videos on these things, man, and we speak about the judgment of the Heavenly Father, and people don't understand that. They get butthurt about it, man. All right, because they don't understand how judgment take place, man, and how the Lord gets down, man. And that's why the scriptures say the righteous understand all things, man.
Yeah.
All right, because we understand why the Lord has to bring judgment on, no matter if the person's a child or if the person's a senior citizen, man.
Yeah.
But no matter if it's someone in our one of our close relatives, man. No matter if it's us, man. All right, we understand all things, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
I got one more.
All right, go ahead, brother.
This the book of Amos 3:6. It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it?
That's right.
And that ends with a question mark. So the Lord do these things, man. We just vessels. We vessels on the right-hand side. You could be a vessel on the left-hand side, man. You know what I'm saying? So that everyone is doing the will of the Lord, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? If the Lord gave you ears to hear, you would take heed to this message. You will understand it. But if you evil, you're not going to understand it. You're going to get emotional. You know what I'm saying? You're going to start thinking about all the people that have died and perished. And just like we said, and judgment ain't always got to be with death, man. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen where your children may leave, your woman may leave. You know, you may get in a fight, beat down, rob, whatever. Anything, at the end of the day, all judgment comes from the Lord. It say, shall there be evil in the city, the Lord have not done it, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing you can do about it. But the Lord is doing these things, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whoever got judged, they didn't wake up that morning and knew that was gonna happen to them, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's why, you know what I'm saying, the Lord say, pretty much, pray that you be delivered out of temptation, man. Delivered from evil, man. Because we around temptation, man. Like you said, we in a time of judgment, man. We in a time of war at that, man. So at the end of the day, man, this is the Lord told us required to be men. And you know what I'm saying? Praying to the Lord because these things gonna happen. And this is a small thing. You know, it's a lot more judgment, a lot more evil times, and a lot more death that's gonna come, man. Because we in that time.
All right, this is an article from Fox6.com. All right, it says Green Bay man, 22, stabbed a 73-year-old man 175 times and struck him with a hammer. It says prosecutors say a defendant charged with killing a Green Bay man inflicted 175 stab wounds on a victim. Andres Garcia Saez, 22, is being held on a $500,000 bond on a charge of first-degree intentional homicide in the death of 73-year-old Douglas Campbell. It says police were asked to check on Campbell March 17th when he failed to show up for work. The house appeared to be ransacked, the complaint said. Besides the stab wounds, an autopsy showed the victim also had a blunt force injury to the back of his head, consistent with a hammer found in the house. Police said they found text messages between the victim and Garcia Saez, and that the defendant told them he and Campbell met on a dating app and that he had gone to his house to hang out, man. All right? And that's the point right there, man. All right? You know, the guy, which was the victim, all right? He was, hey, the article doesn't have to, you know, mention it, man, but through the spirit, man, you know, we know that this guy was meeting men off of dating apps, man, bringing them to his house, man, engaging in, you know, sexual relations, man. All right? And, you know, this is off. All right? And I'm going to pull out this precept. All right? This is Leviticus 20:13. All right? It reads, if a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. All right? And I'm going to go into this word lie. All right? 87901, Shakab. All right? It says to lie of sexual relation. All right? So, hey, man, you know, this guy, which was the victim, Douglas Campbell, all right, you know, he was meeting men off of dating apps, man, bringing them to his house, man. Now, another article that I read, he was a business owner, all right, which means he probably had some money, all right, and he probably, you know, went after, you know, young men, man, all right. But this day, all right, the time that it happened on March the 17th, man, all right, the Lord decided to bring judgment upon him, man. All right, and you got a precept, because I got one,
yeah.
bro. Oh, go ahead, bro.
This Deuteronomy 23:17. It say there should be no whore of the daughters of Israel and no sodomites of the sons of Israel. Hey, so at the end of the day, you want to wonder why the hell did that happen? Why it to be so grievous? At the end of the day, the Lord said it should be no whores of the daughters of Israel, nor sodomites of the sons of Israel. That was the commandment of Yahweh Shema Shah. And you Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, Native Americans, really in general. In general. You know what I'm saying? But as far as much more, man, specifically you Israelites, because the Lord said the judgment starts with you. So at the end of the day, man, you don't know when your day gonna be judged, man or woman. The Lord don't have respect for persons, man. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you got these evil demonic spirits, but at the end of the day, it's a choice, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and like you said, hey, the Lord just got fed up with him and judged his ass.
And you gotta understand, ain't no telling how long this guy, you know, been into, you know, meeting men off of dating apps, you know? Hey, I got a precept. This Ecclesiastes 8:11. It said, because sentence against an evil work is not executed expediently, man. So ain't no telling how long this guy, you know, been, you know, meeting men off of dating apps, man. All right? Hey, you know, he wasn't judged for it instantly, all right? Because usually when the Lord lets your, you know, sins, you know, add to themselves, man, the judgment be more heavier. You know, 175 times stabbed and then hit in the head with a hammer? That's heavy judgment, man. Yeah. All right, it says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil, man. All right, and the scriptures also say, you know, there's nothing that, you know, roughly paraphrasing, that take place that shall be hid. Nothing that get done in the dark shall, it's shalakia. I don't want to, let me see if I can find it, Bubba Kashah.
It's like, I think it's like Luke 8:17.
That's right, brother. Wow. All right, because hey, here it is, man. This guy was, probably, thought he was doing it in the midst of his home that, it wouldn't come out, man. But hey, it's out, man. All right, this is Luke chapter 8,
verse 17.
Luke chapter 8, verse 17. And it reads, "For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad," man. Mm-hmm. So here it is. Now it's abroad, man. And you were judged for it, man. Mm-hmm. All right, by Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man.
Yeah.
All right. Because, hey, man, hey, like the scripture you quoted earlier, man, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, man. All right, and that guy that goes by the name of Andreas Garcia Siez, all right, his spirit was created to carry out that act, man. That was his whole purpose of living, man, was to carry out that act, man, which that act was vengeance upon that guy, man, from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, who you even call God and Jesus Christ, man. All right?
Yeah.
You got something, brother?
There's Psalms chapter 9. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at, I'm going to just get Psalms 9 and 17. It say the wicked shall be turned to hell, and all the nations that forgot the Most High. So at the end of the day, hey, you forgot the Most High, man. It's just that simple, because at the end, everyone know about the Lord, man. Should no one have to necessarily tell you that being a homo is wrong, man. You should naturally know that in your mind that, damn, this some fucked up shit, but according to the laws, these unrighteous decrees that the devils, justify, they justify that wickedness, man. So people feel like they had a liberty, to do these things, but hey, just because, they do this in the judicial system, make it a law, don't mean you ain't gonna be judged for it, man. And that show you that these crackers, these devils, or money can't nothing, save you from the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And it's clearly known that, hey, the Lord used men to do his bidding, man. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is send a spirit of an angel or even a demon, man, to get on the other person and judge you, because that's the anger of the Lord, man. To get stabbed that many times, man, you got to be possessed to do something like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but those are the things that take place. The Lord is terrible, man.
I got to preach that. This is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 24. "Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power. Defile not my sanctuary, for the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction," man. Yeah. All right, and that's what took place, man. All right, he was delivered unto death and destruction, man. Hey, the scriptures say that it's a terrible thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. All right, and if you commit acts like that, you're going to fall into the hands of the living power, man.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so hey, man, that was it, brother?
Yeah, that was it.
All right, so hey, man, we hope this was edifying, and we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakak, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were will, and blessings and respect to the Aki and pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.